Heart full of fire, metal and dreams in the cold garage wire. Late nights, torch lights, chasing the spark. Every turn of the wrench leaves a mark.
Welcome to this week's video, where we're going to be reassembling the cylinder head. So as you've seen before, we painted the outside of it, and we also stripped it down in a previous episode. So today we're building it back up. So we've got valve stem oil seals to go in first, so they just sort of slide into these little holes here, and then after that we have to put in the new springs with the little collets. So we've got springs, collets, followers, and then the valves themselves. Valves themselves are currently in the little ultrasonic cleaner, 15 minutes each, and I can only do one at a time, otherwise they'll get all mixed up and won't feed properly, which is a bit of a pain. So yeah, I'm currently cleaning them all, but as I do that I'm also assembling other bits and bobs. Then we put the cams on, and then we check the clearances between the cams and the followers when they're at not maximum lift, the opposite of maximum lift, so we've got to do that. We've also got vernier pulleys to go on, so they'll be going on, which gives us a little bit more adjustability, or a lot more adjustability on the actual cam timing itself. And that is about that. We're not actually, well, we might do, we'll see. So yeah, we'll see where we get to. But yeah, main aim today is to get the cylinder head fully built back up, and then we go from there. So enjoy the video.
All on my hands, heart full of fire, metal and dreams in the cold garage wire. Late nights, torch lights, chasing the spark. Every turn of the wrench leaves a mark. Sweat and steel, the story's real. Every scar tells the deal. I built this life from gears and will, and I'm not standing still. Build it, race it, live it loud. Turn that key, make your old man proud. From the block to the open track, there's no road I won't come back. Build it, race it, live it free. This is who I'm born to be. From the pit lane roar to the mountain road, Doddsport spirit, full throttle mode. The vans are home, the car's my fight, running on purpose through the endless night. Build it, race it, live it loud. Turn that key, make your old man proud. From the block to the open.
Right, so we've got the cylinder head all made up. However, some of these followers or buckets, whatever you want to call them, aren't within spec basically. So I have a lovely spreadsheet here that gives me all the required buckets. So I've got the measurements, what I require them to be is in this column here, and then what buckets I have here and what buckets I need. So all of the ones that say done are ones that I've managed to move around off the old engine and this engine. So I need to buy 3 more buckets to get everything all within spec, which is very annoying. Hopefully I can get those done. No. No. Just no. What I thought was going to be really good turned into really bad. So after the final time of getting all the gaps measured and everything, I was like, right, cool, we're good there. Wanted to take it off, make sure everything's properly lubed, and then put it back on. Did fine with the exhaust side. Intake side, when I went to tighten it up to the correct torque, which is a minuscule 12 foot-pounds, these two bolts were stripped in the head. So, yeah. So, what I've now got to do is ring up a company, I think, because I don't have the equipment to be able to do helicoils, which basically means you drill out these holes slightly larger and you put coarse threads into it, and that gives you your M7x1 thread for these bolts to torque up against. I don't have a pillar drill, which means I can't accurately drill a straight hole down. I'm not touching it with a hand drill. So yeah, I'm going to ring up the company that did the cracking job of hot washing this and see how much they're going to charge me to put helicoils into the cylinder head. And hopefully I can get that done this week. But yeah, that is a deflating end to this video, because I thought the cylinder head was going to be on that engine block by the end of this video. Unfortunately, that's not the case. We're at an impasse. So, phone calls to be made, this to hopefully be dropped off. I don't know what state they're going to want it in. They may well want me to completely strip it down, which is highly likely. So, yeah, 2 steps forward, 3 steps back. Joy of joys, but that's the joy of engine building. I don't feel confident enough that I just wouldn't run it might be all right as a sort of gentle tick over engine, but not as a race engine. I am not going to trust this engine to not throw this camshaft out, basically. So yeah, that is that. Because yeah, well, see you next week. Like and subscribe, and yeah, fingers crossed next week we'll have this back with helicoils in it. Otherwise next week's video is going to be interesting. I haven't got an idea what I'm going to do in place of this. Actually, I've got a few things I can do in the engine bay. Sweet. So we've got a plan for next week's video if this isn't fixed by next weekend. But yeah, hopefully this is fixed. Otherwise, you're going to watch me doing some dodgy welding, tidying up some wiring and things like that in the engine bay. Not as exciting as building an engine, but it's still content for you lovely people. So like and subscribe for next week's video, and we'll see where we're at with this cylinder head. Fingers crossed, eh? Thanks for watching.